We'll divide you guys up into segments. We'll get 5 suggestions, then we'll drop a beat and have some fun. So this triangular wedge over here, what would you like to hear a rap about? Someone just went, woo, we got picked first, yay!
Do Daniel Kaluuya's speech at the Oscars.
Daniel Kaluuya's speech at the Oscars. Now, I didn't watch the Oscars. I watched the film he won it for, Judas and the Black Messiah. What was his speech about?
At the end of it, he was like, my parents said sex was incredible.
What? If you didn't hear that, apparently Daniel Kaluuya ended his speech by saying, my parents had sex, it was incredible. No one else seems to agree with you on that one. But okay, I think a lot of people were just annoyed that he won it. They're like, wait, this prick's not fucking American. Yeah, more British people coming over and taking your jobs. Okay, so Daniel Kaluuya's Oscar acceptance speech where he referenced his parents making love. Let's come to back of the room. Back of the room, I'll come to you because you guys always get left out. What do you want to hear a rap about?
Vladimir Lenin if he lived in the Midwest.
Vladimir Lenin in the Midwest. Cool. Vladimir Lenin, obviously the leader of the Soviet uprising and the revolution that overthrew the Bolsheviks, but in the Midwest. The Midwest is like Kansas and shit? Where's that? Someone said, yeah, it's Kansas. Cool. I drove through there. Every time I stopped to get gas and paid, people were like, you sound like you're from Bridgerton. It was lovely. I just went, I am, and stroll away. Okay, so Daniel Kaluuya's speech, Vladimir Lenin, if he was in the Midwest. Let's come to this part of the room, but on this side. What do you want to rap about? Those are 2 pretty good suggestions, so I'm aware if it feels nerve-wracking. Don't worry, it doesn't matter if it's...
Adverse events associated with antidepressants.
Adverse events associated with antidepressants. Yeah, cool. That's real great. This is some real discussion down here being like, this is actually really hard. They're being... I was excited for this rap, and now they're just being cruel. Okay, middle of the room this side.
When you wake up in the middle of the night and your cat just vomited on your floor.
When you wake up in the middle of the night and your cat's just vomited on your floor. Is this an ongoing thing or a one-off event?
I want a cat, but that's why we don't have one.
Oh, you want a cat, but that's why you don't have one. Okay, cool. Well, not all cats do that. So, maybe take a chance. Fucking buy one. Don't get a second-hand cat, basically, if you want that. Like a second-hand cat, a rescue cat, it's like recycled toilet paper in it. Like, it's the good thing to do, but scratchy. So... It's a real old joke of mine, but I'm very proud of it. What do you guys... Oh, shit, there's people in this little wedge down here. Hello there. What would you guys all like a rap about?
Saddam Hussein scared to break up with his college girlfriend.
I didn't know this gig was only attended by the fucking soliloquizing intellectuals of Manhattan who were like, we can only make suggestion if it is multisyllabic. So, if you didn't hear that, Saddam Hussein scared to break up with his girlfriend, the adverse effects associated with antidepressants, a cat that wakes you up by throwing up on the floor, Daniel Kaluuya's Oscar acceptance speech, which I thought would be the weirdest fucking one, but apparently not, and Vladimir Lenin if you lived in the Midwest. Now, yeah, that's that. Okay, well... The thing is, I'm definitely going to forget some or all of those suggestions, but we'll try our best. I got my DJ at the back. DJ, if you're able to drop that beat, good sir, let's have some bloody fun. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm glad you're getting some energy. You seem pretty excited for this. This is good. And which one to begin with? We got it from the back, I think. We'll start with there and move forward. This sounds good. Cool. Quiet voice at the back, but I pay you attention. Transplant from Russia, Vladimir Lenin. That's before Stalin and before Putin. Off to the Winter Palace and shooting all the czars, stabbing them right through the bras. They were wearing little diamonds, so they had to finish them off with the bayonet. But he's got to move, but he's not here yet on an airplane. Lenin with the mustache, he's up there like, yes, you know I mustache. What can I do when I get dropped off? Maybe visit IHOP, get a little pancake, wondering, hello, my name's Vladimir, look at my chin, very pointy. I would assume when I died, not in the Red Square, not in a tomb. Now I'm in a little graveyard in Kansas. All the Russians come over, they line up like, oh Vladimir, you're the hero of communist. He's like, I know, I'm dearly missed. Now let me talk about a parental tryst, otherwise Daniel K wouldn't exist. He was there on stage with his statuette saying, so my mum and dad get pretty horny at the best of times. I know I shouldn't say this, but I really don't mind. Dad dad on the bed, he was like, give a twirl. Mum on top like reverse cowgirl. Semen, egg, those all mixed. And now Daniel, look what you picked. You're a real gong winner, getting all of the statues. Moving on over here, I'm glad I asked you. Gold, you say? I really won't spoil it. Saddam Hussein had the gold on his toilet. Walked to his palace in Baghdad. I would agree with you all that he's a mad lad. Still, very scared by the ladies. He was like, oh no, that bitch crazy. I know that was a Russian accent, but I won't do Iraqi. Why? Cause I'll get blogged about and badly. Here's Saddam with a mustache too. Why do the dictators just look like two of each other? Cause he looked like Stalin as well. Meets with his girl and he's like, oh hell, I'm really going to be in trouble. So what does he do? Asks his body double to do that for him, cause he had plenty. He's like, oh girl, you're mental, you she. She picks up the fork, she picks up the knife. She says, Saddam, you said I was the love of your life. And he stabs him in the chest. Then she walks out there. Saddam's bereft. He's like, oh, she likes murdering too. And that's what I like to do. Bring all of my citizens and subjects pain. Bon voyage, Saddam Hussein. And let me exchange this, asking you all a question. Cheer if you're on antidepressants. Wow, that's the whole room. Many bad events. I really would assume you'd be like, oh, Chris, the rap's not rehearsed. Talk about the effects that are adverse. That means negative. Opposite of positive. I go to the medicals and I get inquisitive. Like, what will it do? How will it function? Will it give me erectile dysfunction? They say, Chris, so you gotta pop a pill. At the comedy gig, takes to the vanilla. Go to the loo, go to the bogs, knock it back, yeah, it'll do the job. You gotta time it, like 45 minutes. You're watching the rap like, when will this finish? Still don't know, I could prolong it. Penis growing out, really schlong it. Other things like you find that it's trouble to sleep. Your musculature starts to sag, yeah, it's feeling so weak. We did Saddam, any other things? What was the last? Remind me now. Oh shit, oh seeing that sick, I wake up, I'm like, whoa, what's that? I can sniff and I look there, I see a lot of little sick coming outside of the little box. I gotta pick it up, I take a bit of bounty. I say, bad little kitty, you should see these. You should throw up in the grass outside. Think of all the little sardines I provide. Why you waking me up? The smell is appalling. But a cat just does that, it's called hairballing. There we go.